What's up guys, and welcome to what's probably going to be the last camping trip of this year. And I thought what's more fitting than finishing a year off where we started with a Ford Ranger, then bringing another Ford Ranger along with us. And I guess to do that we better bring the driver along as well. So I want you to meet Travis, a mate of mine that's coming on a good camping trip.
How you going, mate? Yeah, well good, eh? Excited.
Yeah. Keen for a nice weekend on the beach?
Can't wait, it's good weather, so
yeah, we got super lucky actually. It's like lovely blue skies, sunny weather, not too windy. Nah. Did a bit of a last minute change in our plans for where we're going to go, but
that was worth it.
Pretty good.
Yeah, good decision. Should be good. We're going to the beach. I brought a skimboard, so a bit of a surprise. I don't know how we're going to go, probably eat shit, but
yeah, my balance isn't the best, so we'll see how we go.
So, should be good.
Awesome. So Travis has his own little YouTube channel. He's just been starting up recently.
Yeah.
So we're both going to be filming a version of this video and sharing our own perspectives on it, I suppose. So you can check out Travis's afterwards. I'll link in the description down below so you can check out that one as well. But anyway, we better get on the road and find a spot to camp. So our original plan was to head up to Sandy Cape and go camping around that region near Jurien Bay, but we've been checking the weather forecast this week and it's gotten ridiculous. It's like 40km/h winds and we wanted to get some cool drone shots. I thought, you know what, let's just go somewhere a bit closer that's a bit more tame when it comes to wind. So we've picked somewhere a fair bit closer, probably about half an hour from Perth on the coastline. Really nice spot, been there quite a few times before and it's always a winner. So that's our plan. So I reckon poor Travis is going to get pretty sick of me constantly pulling over to set cameras up and making him wear a microphone, setting up time lapses and all that goes into these videos. We're just about to head down to the beach, so of course getting ready to let the tyres down to the appropriate pressure. Gonna chuck the Storms on. I'm still running 3 Storms at the moment, which is very, very annoying. Definitely need to get a 4th or just a brand new set entirely, but it still makes life nice and easy being able to screw them on and have your tyres let down to the correct pressure every time. So my Storms are all set to 15 PSI. That's my usual pressure to run on the beach. This beach isn't particularly boggy, but it's just nice to know that there's going to be pretty much no chance of getting bogged. And you guys know now I've said that. You can flash forward a few minutes in the video and bet that I'll be stuck on the beach. So you might be waiting for me, I'm afraid, because I've only got 3 Storms. Oh, really? So I can only let down 3 tyres at a time, and then we can move on to the 4th.
All right, I'll be quick and then I'll try to get to your 4th with this.
Yeah. What are you deflating with?
Just this ARB deflator thing.
Oh yeah, you use one of those.
I don't know exactly what it is, but...
The magic tyre deflator.
Yeah, it works.
Alrighty, tyres are down, time to get the drone in the air, but here's the thing. I had a bit of a mishap with my drone recently, and how's your drone going, mate?
Yeah, I crashed it first go.
So we're both pretty droneless, so Travis has managed to rent a drone, so we can crash someone else's instead this time.
Don't tell them.
So yeah, got a bit of a Mavic 2, gonna give it a whirl, see how she flies, try not to crash it, and get some sweet drone footage. It's like straight into a tree.
Oh, don't say it.
So lovely day at the beach, nice sunny skies. Oh, hang on a second. What's going on over here?
Oh, we have a comedian.
What's happened, mate?
I just wanted to test out my Max tracks, that's all.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
Got to christen them somehow.
Yeah.
So we might be camping here tonight, I think.
Yeah. Oh, you can tow me out with your new car.
I don't know.
Don't know.
The price is pretty expensive for such a service.
Fair. I'll drag you into my position.
Yeah. But yeah, pretty soft beach down here, but we'll check you on the road.
Pretty soft, pretty soft.
attempt number 3 to get the Mighty Ranger unbogged on the beach. This time we've put the max tracks on the 2 wheels that are spinning, and we're going to let a couple of PSI out of the tyres to help kind of rest them on the track as the tyre pressures go down.
Exactly.
How you feeling? Confident?
Very. 120% it's coming out this time.
He's an optimistic man, we'll see. The max tracks have proven not successful, so Travis is just setting up a cheeky video over there to film the process, but we've hooked the Ranger up to the DMAX, good old-fashioned snatch strap recovery. We've dug all the sand away behind all the wheels and cleared a bit behind the rear diff as well, just to give it the least resistance when we pull it out. Hook the strap up. This is the DMAX's first recovery, actually. So
this is why you get recovery gear.
What's your confidence percentage this time?
130.
That's how we do it.
We got out. Thanks to the DMAX.
Just needed that 130% confidence.
Yeah, that's it, that extra 10%.
Yeah.
But we're out, ready to find a spot.
Absolutely, it wasn't too hard actually, just hit it at a pretty low speed and just gave you enough to pop you out really.
Yeah.
So yeah, now we're pretty hot and tired, so
well, man,
time to find camp.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, I forgot to mention, Travis forgot to record, so
you'll
have to trust us that it popped out nice and easy.
Yeah, come out nice and easy. I fully stuffed up, didn't press record, so.
Happens all the time. Alrighty, we found ourselves a nice spot protected off the beach, but still within eye shot of the water, which is always nice. It's a little bit windy, but not too bad at the moment. And it's a lovely sunny day, blue skies, beautiful weather. What more could you want, really? It is pretty busy down here, so we're quite fortunate to have found a place that's pretty quiet and pretty secluded, which is nice. Now just going to get these campsites set up a bit more and get to enjoying this lovely afternoon. It's quite a windy afternoon, but just managed to get some lunch cooked eventually. Some slow cooked toasted sandwiches, which were pretty beautiful. Travis has had a bit of lunch as well, some dip and bickies.
Oh, it was good. Had a beer as well, so that was nice.
Absolutely, that's the way to go. So we're just thinking we might try and chuck the drone up, depending on how this wind goes. It's pretty full on, but we'll see how we go.
It's not our drone, so if we crash it, it's all right.
That's it, we just kind of run away.
Yeah, just leave it at their desk.
Plans for the afternoon after that are going to be to film a bit of a rig rundown of the Mighty DMAX for Travis's channel. Yep. He's going to ask us some questions.
Yeah, it's going to go through the power and the kitchen and all the setup, man. It's pretty cool, so I want to check it out.
Yeah, it'd be interesting doing that style of video from the other side of the interview. Yeah. So super keen, but yeah, quite a nice afternoon when you ignore the wind.
Yeah, no, it'll be good. We're going to try go for a skimboard at some point. I'll see how I go, but we might chuck the drone up for that as well, I reckon.
Yeah, sounds good. Keen as.
Sweet.
So I've just come for a little walk up a hill next to camp to try and unwind this afternoon. We've just wrapped up filming a rig rundown of the DMAX. Travis did an awesome job interviewing me about the car. So if you're interested in checking that out, go and watch his episode of this camping trip, because I'm pretty sure he's going to be including the rig rundown within the standard episode. So now he's just taking some pans of the car down there, and I'm just chilling up this hill, not doing very much, which is just fantastic. I think Travis is also going to be cooking dinner for both of us this afternoon. So it's a whole camping trip full of firsts for me, but yeah, just enjoying this lovely afternoon. It is still pretty windy, but I think it's starting to quieten down. So we're just here trying to make the most of this lovely afternoon, blue skies, nice warm day. Think I might go for a swim, same as Travis has just been in, reckons the water is
magic.
Just lovely. Went to get changed and I've left my entire bag of clothes at home. Just ridiculous. So literally the clothes I'm wearing are all I've got the whole weekend.
Rule number one of camping is bring clothes.
Who would have thought?
Can do it.
And don't get bogged.
Yeah, true, one all.
So luckily Travis had a couple of spare pairs of shorts. He's lent me one, which I'm very grateful for. Thanks again.
Anytime.
And we're going to jump in this water and try and make the most of this lovely afternoon. So I just had a very weird camping experience of watching dinner be cooked for me, which is a lovely treat, a nice change. So thanks, mate. What have you cooked us?
I've cooked us a spaghetti risotto. It's supposed to be spaghetti. I don't know if you can see this in the camera, but it's clumpy risotto.
Yeah, some weird stuff happened in the kitchen tonight, but I'm sure it's still going to taste absolutely delicious. The smell of nice garlic coming off this pan has been pretty awesome, so very keen to get stuck into this. So anyway, probably going to wrap up filming for tonight there, so we'll pick this up in the morning, but another day of amazing beach times.
Sweet.
Sounds good. Good morning, guys, and welcome to a beautiful day 2 on the coastline of WA. Travis is still sleeping up in his car, so I thought I'd come for a little walk down the beach, try and wake up and start enjoying this lovely morning. So I slept pretty well last night considering how windy it was, so very happy with how that tent seems to handle windy nights, which is good. Our off plan for today is I'm in charge of breakfast because Travis made dinner last night with his delicious pasta concoction. So to repay him, I'm going to take care of breakfast and make some bacon, egg and hash brown wraps. Just chucking a bit of sunscreen on now because I forgot until pretty late yesterday afternoon and got a little bit red, so trying to get started on it nice and early this morning. So I was actually having a bit of trouble with my stove for the first time ever yesterday. I think just with the amount of wind we were having, it was actually blowing the flame out, which I've never experienced with these Hyperflames before. So I'm thinking maybe it might be something to do with these bottles. I know I said in the other video that there seems to be no difference in the flame intensity between using these and traditional gas bottles, but just seeing as that was the first time ever it's actually blown the flame out, and I'm sure I've had this in use during more windy situations, I'm wondering if maybe these bottles just don't quite provide as much of an intense flame as a proper gas bottle. Anyway, gonna fire it up this morning because the wind is much less and see how we go. Camping here on the beach with Travis in a very familiar car next to me here. I'm feeling a little bit nostalgic, so I thought we'd just get Travis to run us through his Ranger. And do you like it? And what have you done to it? Yeah, so pretty much I got it pretty stock standard. I'll be honest, it's given me hell. It's been an absolute lemon, if I'm being completely honest. You can't say that about Rangers.
No, never. But it has, but I love it. It's got a soft spot in my heart. The reason I got it was because with the price range, I was sort of looking at cars that were space cab that had the suicide doors, and this was sort of the first car to do it. So I just really appreciated how they'd open sideways. You could put your fridge in the back and still have a bed in the back.
There's a surprising amount of room in the back of them, isn't there? I remember like when I used to have mine, just the amount of stuff I could store in there, keep it dry out of the canopy and out of the way. It's really handy.
Hey, and I just knew I wanted to have a bed in the back, so there was no setup if I didn't need. I could just roll up to a beach like today and not set the awning up in the wind.
That's it. Like I thought my rooftop tent was fast setup time for sleeping. Get in and Travis was like, well, my bed is literally already set up and ready to go. So how do you power your fridge? You got a second battery under the bonnet, or?
Yeah, so it's actually, they're both batteries under the bonnet. My mate, he put it in for me, my best mate Jack. And it's just running off a deep cycle battery.
I see you got a bit of roof storage on top of the rear setup as well, do you?
Yeah, so I never really use it, to be completely honest. I've got the roof rack there just in case, because when I first got it all set up with the bed, I put like a kayak in the back and there's sand and water going through my bed. So I just put it up there in case I ever want to take any boards or anything like that.
That's it. And I see you running the BFG tyres. I used to have the same tyres on my Ranger. Pretty unreal, hey?
Yeah, they've definitely lasted a long time. Hey, I got them done probably like 18 months ago, and there's still plenty of tread on them.
Any plans for the engine side of things, or?
I'm thinking, so another mate of mine says that I should do the intercooler and an exhaust. So
Sure.
I'll do that at some point, and then after your recommendation, I think after those modifications, I'll be doing a remap because it sounds like you got a lot more power out of yours.
That was without a doubt the best money I spent on my Ranger by far. Just like it made the fuel economy come right down, power went through the roof, and just like how you access that power changed as well for me. I found it was always like there was power on tap when I needed it. So talk to me about the inside. You got some interesting stuff going on in here.
Yeah, so I've got the Hawaiian girl that's on the dashboard. That's Layla. She's the one that guides me through my trip, and I just found some sick shells, so I just like super glued them to the dash and got a little bit of blue carpet to look like water. Pretty much just gone for like a Hawaiian theme.
All missing is your little Hawaiian grass skirt when you're driving, and away you go.
Yeah.
So we just jumped around the other side of the car because there's something that makes this setup quite unique, I reckon. So tell us about your water solution.
Yeah, so I seen it on my best mate's car. He had a 60-litre water tank up underneath. But the best thing is that he's put it to like a retractable hose.
Oh, neat.
So it's pretty good because it's pressurized and you just put your finger over it and it can go like, it's honestly like a pressure hose.
How do you turn it on?
So under here, there's just a button just under here on the
neat.
chassis.
Yep.
I haven't got any water in there now. It's like the best modification because it's just like you've got your awning and whatever here if you've got to do dishes. Just having that much water on tap is just so handy.
Yeah.
You can even give the car a bit of a spray down.
How long's the hose on it?
It's 10 metres, so
Decent,
it goes the whole way around. And
you can wash all your mates' cars as well.
I didn't say that.
DMAX is a bit dirty,
yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
But yeah, it's just good because it's like nice and hidden away there. And yeah, it works really well.
Very nice.
My best mate Jono, who did it, it's a bloody legend for doing it for me because it was a hard job. We had to like take the whole tray off to
really
fit
to
it under.
get it up there. Yeah,
so he did a good job.
Might have to steal that idea from mine, I reckon.
Yeah.
So Travis had just walked me down to this part of the beach and said, I've got a bit of a surprise for you. He's been keeping his mouth shut for the last couple of days about something happening on this Sunday. He just told me I'm going on a speedboat in Frio this afternoon, so super keen for that. Thanks again, mate, really appreciate that.
No worries, thanks for coming out with me. It's been a good time.
Alrighty, so we've both just pumped our tyres back up to road pressure, which marks the end of a pretty decent weekend camping. Did you have a good time?
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Loved it. Yeah, just the wind, but besides that, we had a good time. So.
Yeah, the weather's always a bit funny with these trips, but today's been a beautiful morning, which has just been awesome.
Yeah.
So that wraps up my camping portion of this trip, but not quite the end of the day, as we're off to Frio to do some speedboat riding, which should be awesome.
You are, not me.
Yeah. You can try and cover it with the drone.
Yeah.
So I was just gonna give a shout out to say that Travis's channel is called BushBogga. Go and check him out. As I said, he's been filming this weekend as well, so you'll be able to see your side of the trip. And what else do you do on your channel?
We've got adventure sports, board sports, and any travel that I do. It's just sort of see what happens. It's mostly just showing that you can have a bit of fun in life. That's about it.
That's it. So it's all about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks so much. Appreciate the weekend. And
Sweet, it's been fun.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.